The VA offers all types of therapy for all branches of the military to help drown out the chatter of their past experiences. And as part of this therapy, the participants can join in on multiple events, including the VA Arts Festival at the Arts for Lawrence Outdoor Space.
I really find that art therapy has a way of really connecting deeply with our thoughts and our feelings and our behaviors, a little bit different than just talking does. And sometimes it's like nonverbal, so you're creating a piece of artwork, and even though we're not saying things, the art's communicating to the veteran, and that's changing the way they're thinking just regarding their artwork and making their artwork. It really taps into into a deep part of the soul, and many veterans have the experience of having an identity shift where something completely changes, whether that's because of a trauma or just being in the training, or like it's a very life-changing event. And so I find that those creative arts really help express how that big shift and a change better than just talking about it does.
Christina and her team provide materials and guidance for each participating person. Where they go from there is up to them.
So I started the art therapy in April, and it started out with Christy sending me a box, and it was like Christmas Day. It was amazing. And I opened all this stuff and created a closet, a space for it, and then I started to create a time and an allocated day to meet her and talk to her about the art and the ideas that we were working with. I told Christy when I was 6 years old, I knew what I wanted to do in life. I went to open house with my parents, and I got to display my artwork, and I was just on fire. I was so excited. So then I fast forward all through college. I had to work to go to college, and I didn't get to participate in the art showings and so forth, the groups. Once I got into the military, it's a different kind of art. And I was stationed at Stout Field for 17 years, where I was a modeling NCO, which does maps, charts, graphs, overlays for catastrophic events. And so I was doing artwork, but it was not the kind of art that I thought I'd be doing.
So this year's Creative Arts Festival ties into a national Creative Arts Festival. I think this will be the 42nd year of the national festival. So the local VA shows, not just ours, but across the country, filter up to that national show. So the winners today, first, second, and third place winners, have the opportunity to submit their artwork to national. And if they win at national, then they get invited this year at St. Louis. So veterans get an opportunity to travel, spend the weekend for that national festival. There's going to be so many different varieties of art, glasswork, metalwork. It's a family-friendly event, so I'm hoping we'll see a lot of veterans with their families, with their support people, with their friends, with their kids. And I hope that people stand up and dance when people are performing, when the veterans are performing. I hope that it is lively and everyone's chatting with each other, and the veteran artists are making connections with each other and finding commonality in what they create.
I am so excited to share this day with other veterans and learn their stories and talk to them about their art. And since 2013, I haven't got to mingle with other military people that much. So it's just an amazing journey.
We're all kind of starved for that connection. We've gone through some really rough years, and we weren't able to have the Creative Arts Festival last year because of COVID, and the year before that it was in the VA. And so we're outside of the hospital, we're at this great venue with these musical swings and live music and food trucks. It feels like a real art festival. It is a real art festival, and I think that's why we've had so many people who want to be a part of it. I really believe in the healing quality of art. Whether you're just coloring a coloring sheet or quilting, It doesn't really matter what kind of creative activity it is. I just really think that that's good for the soul. And some of the artist statements that are out there, the veterans have written up to go along with their pieces, they all say similar things, like, this really helps me. This is how I connect to myself. This is how I connect to others. That's really, really powerful.
This is it. This is a 6-year-old girl's dream come true. I texted my friends and family and said, hey, I'm gonna do this. And for many years, my inner circle has known what I used to do, and they kind of see this as a coming out party, so to speak. And I can't wait to keep doing this, and looking forward to another event next year.